How to build a retirement income portfolio by Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states, top agent in the country, independent agent, and the tallest, 6'6" if you're keeping score, as they did when I played college basketball, shooting the three and shooting the free throws. I was one of those guys. So we're going to go over how to build that retirement income portfolio. You've gone your whole life building a portfolio. Value, small cap, international, mid cap. We're going to do something different. Chapter 2 is all about you. We're going to build that income floor, that income portfolio that you need in Chapter 2. Why? Because Chapter 2 is about you. So how do we build a retirement income portfolio? Stan the Annuity Man? That's a good question. It's the same approach that you took with your investments, your non-annuity investments. And oh, by the way, annuities, and there's many types, should never, ever, 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 ever be purchased for market growth or potential stock upside. Don't buy the dream, okay? Don't do it. If it sounds too good to be true, it is every single time. Annuities, many types, are contracts between life insurance companies that issue annuities and you, contracts. So you're buying the contractual guarantees. You own it for what it will do, not what it might do, could do, hopefully do, unicorns chasing the butterflies do. All of that's do. I just came up with that. It's pretty good. So we're building the income portfolio, all right? First of all, you have to look at the first annuity that you own, and you're going, hey man, I own an annuity. I'm smarter than that, player. I don't own an annuity. You do. Guess what it is? Social Security. It's the best annuity on the planet. You own it, and the politicians raise the COLA and increase because they want your votes, not because it's actuarially sound. Can we get an annuity? Amen on that. But you already own that. The second annuity that you own is if you have a pension. That's an annuity. No, Stan, it's not. It's a pension. What's a pension? Pays you for life as long as you're breathing. What's an annuity for lifetime income? Pays you for life as long as you're breathing. It's an annuity. The third annuity that you own that you're going, there's no way there's three that I own. Stan, you know what I mean? There's no way. It is. It's called, you have an IRA, most of you, or 401k that's going to turn into an IRA. Required minimum distribution is your, and people, I'm going to stop here. Just email me, stan@theannuityman.com, if you want to argue with the fact that RMDs are not annuities. Hello, I'll take on that challenge, player. Bring it. What's an RMD, Stan? What's required minimum distribution? It's when the IRS taps you on the shoulder and says, I know you don't need the money, but we need you to take it out in this percentage based upon your age and life expectancy so we can tax it. So every year you have to take out money as long as you're breathing. Sounds eerily similar, doesn't it, Big C behind the camera? Why? Because it's an annuity. So you're building your income portfolio. So forget small cap, forget large cap, forget value, forget international, forget all those percentages. It comes down to what is your income floor? What is the need every month for that money to hit your bank account so that you, and more importantly, your spouse, to be happy? Can I get an annuity? Amen on that one. Putting up with your rear end all this time, okay? I'm talking to you females too that have the male. I'm talking to both of you, okay? I've been married for 37 years. I can do that. But income portfolio is how much income do you need? And the portfolio is where is it coming from? Social Security, RMDs, pension, income portfolio could also be dividends from that Exxon stock that Grandpappy bought a long time ago in Midland, Texas. I mean, it could be anything that's coming into your bank account, all right? That's what an income portfolio is. Let's talk about annuities for lifetime income. SPIAs, DIAs, QLEX, income riders are the four types that provide lifetime income for as long as you're breathing. There's no ROI until you die because we don't know what the return is until you die. And by the way, death is not a good strategy because you can only use it once, right? But you can use it. It's a good strategy. It's just, you can only use it once, last I checked. Okay? But life insurance companies that issue annuities, the primary pricing mechanism of the lifetime income stream is your life expectancy or joint life expectancies at the time you take the payment. Interest rates play about a 20% pricing role. Let me say it again. Banks stare straight at the Fed. They look straight at the Fed. There's the Fed. You know what annuity companies do? They glance at the Fed. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Why? Because life expectancy drives the pricing train. Interest rates play about 20 to 25% pricing role, if that. You're saying, wait a minute, Stan. Ain't no way, man. Yeah. That's my uncle at the family reunion. You don't know half the words he's saying. Hey, talking back. You're like, yeah, good, Uncle Joe. Have some casserole. But anyway, okay. Life insurance companies, they have the big buildings because they know when we're going to die. Property and casualty companies don't have the big buildings because they don't know when the hurricane's going to hit. Hello? So because when they know when we're going to die, everything's based on life expectancy. So what does the life insurance company do when they issue annuities for lifetime income? Very good question. You need to know this. They look at your age, or ages, if it's joint, and they're filling tranches. So an annuity company might have tranches of age ranges, okay, that they fill. And when they need to fill a tranche, they raise the contractual guarantee in order to attract you. Once they fill that tranche, they lower the contractual guarantee to not attract you. That's the reason it's important to use us at theannuityman.com, because we represent all carriers, and at any point in time, there's going to be carriers that need to fill your age tranche. It's that simple. Well, then I'm going to wait until the Fed raises the rate. Holy crap. No, that's not it. Okay? Quotes on our site, quotes in the annuity world, quotes for lifetime income are like a gallon of milk. Every 7 to 10 days they expire unless you lock them in and go through the process to get the paperwork done, etc. But they change. Why do they change? Because of the tranches, because they're trying to attract people. We had a situation the other day where the Fed lowered rates, and then someone called up and said, I need to speak to Stan right away. You can do that. I mean, I'll get to you. But the point is, so I called the guy back and said, what's up, Ernie? And Ernie goes, wait a minute, the Fed they just lowered the rates, and then this income quote's higher than it was 2 weeks ago before they lowered the rates. It's because, Ernie, they need your age, and they're aggressively quoting to get you. That's the reason. Listen, annuities are commodity products. There's not one that's better than the other. I know carriers are out there going, Stan, ours is better than that. No. Or the agent at the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar is going, mine is the best. I've researched all of them, and this one is the best. Translation, it's the best for him or her, and they go to a trip to Bora Bora if they sell enough of it with their girlfriend, husband, or whatever applies. These are commodity products. We shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee. The only rule that we have, because I am Stan the Annuity Man, top agent in the country, and yes, America's annuity agent, for lifetime income, that rating has to be A+ or better. Period. End of story. Okay? So when you're building your income portfolio, your retirement income portfolio, we're looking at the income floor, because chapter 2 is about you, right? Nod your head. You're going to add all that up, and if you need to fill a gap, that's where the annuities come in, and you have to tell us when you want that income to start, and then we'll quote the products that will give you the highest contractual guarantee. Do me one favor before we leave. See that up there that's hovering above my head? Click that link. It tells you about the Annuity Man. It tells you about my life. It tells you about why I started. It tells you about how I started. It tells you why we're in Vegas. It tells you why all of my people aren't on commission. It tells you why you need to at least consider us. We are not a hammer looking for a nail. We would love to have you as a client if we feel that an annuity would enhance your specific situation. If we don't think it will, we will tell you so. That's who we are. I'm Stan the Annuity Man. See you next time.